It's NAB 2025. We are here in Las Vegas on the Ross Video booth, and I'm joined by Darren. Hi, Darren. How you doing?
Hi, Simon. Really good. How are you?
Very well. Now, Darren, we always meet on the openGear section of the booth here, and here we are
Right.
again. For those that might not be fully aware of openGear, give us a quick overview of what it is.
Sure. So it is a modular card-based platform, typically used for signal processing or things like glue, is what we would call it. It consists of modules that may do very simple things like distribution or fiber conversion, but you can find much more complex processing as well, like, let's say, compression and encoding, or things like signal format and frame rate conversion.
Okay.
Something that's really unique about it is that, of course, we're on the Ross booth and these are Ross cards, but it's an open community. So there are approximately 150 openGear partners who are all part of the ecosystem, and there are a number of those who are creating cards for the platform as well. So it's not just Ross cards that you can plug in there, it's that entire ecosystem. So there's practically no application that you can't fill.
Right.
Any niche, one of the partners will make it.
And irrespective of the partner, the control is exactly the same.
Absolutely. So it's very powerful from that respect that you can have multiple partners' cards in one frame, but it's all under dashboard control, one piece of software.
How many units are in the field now?
That's a good question. We actually have just passed a milestone right around the time of the show. We're up to 55,000 frames sold at this point.
Wow,
so there's
amazing.
a lot of them deployed all over the world.
Right. So we're at NAB. People watching this video will want to know what's new for openGear
Yep.
now.
So what's new from Ross now? Actually, some feature additions to some of the existing products that we have.
Okay.
Our MC1 Master Control is something that has gained a ton of popularity. It's always done really good in the industry, but we've seen it getting stronger and stronger over time. So we've been adding more features as they've been requested by customers. What we're showing at NAB this year is something called channel ganging.
Okay.
And essentially what that means is that most use cases will have more than one channel for their master control. And what channel ganging allows you to do is direct control. So whether that's from dashboard or an automation system like Pebble Beach or Crispin or the customer's choice, they can now control one single card. And that card will relay control to as many others as they need in the system.
Okay.
So that certainly cuts down on the amount of work and overhead, and it simplifies and makes much more reliable the control side of things.
Wow. So are we seeing these here?
We are seeing these here. Actually, that's right down here beside you. This is our hardware that comprises the MC1 Master Control. This is also our GATOR Toolbox. It's the same hardware, so it does look like this as well. We've got something new on that. That's our format, frame rate, ProCamp, SDR to HDR converter. And what we've got new on this year is maybe we'll ask ourselves what year we're actually in here, but we've added SD support to this.
Okay.
So this was a product that when we initially released it, we're targeting a lot of UHD applications because that's where the excitement and that's where users really had to figure out how to go between being able to support UHD and a lot of existing content in lower resolutions. But SD has not gone out of the picture. We've had a lot of requests for example, dot channels in the US or more international applications who still require SD.
Well, okay.
So now this has full up-down cross conversion from SD all the way up to UHD inclusive.
Very good, very good.
Yep. So our SRT encoder card here, it's called the OSG8971. This is an SDI to SRT gateway, which we've already introduced. But we're showing something really interesting here at NAB. We're demonstrating a complete cloud-to-ground graphics workflow with this. Okay. So our expression graphics engine is generating a key and fill signal for graphics using NDI alpha channel. We have our SoftGear streaming gateway in the cloud doing NDI to SRT conversion, and SRT to our streaming gateway on the ground. And the unique thing about it is that we're using a coupled stream with key and fill in one SRT stream. So that gives us perfect frame alignment on the key and fill. Okay. And that's a complete cloud to ground workflow that we're showing and is available right now.
Wow, fantastic. And you're going on tour?
And now we're going on tour as well. organized by Cindy, our marketing partner. She's going to be leading a tour. There's been a number of customers who have signed up for that, and I believe it's about 7 to 10 stops of the openGear leader partners. So she's going to bring them all around the show. Ross is on the agenda for that as well, but she's going to stop at all of the openGear partners to let this group come and get a tour of what's new.
Fantastic.
And what's available from all those openGear partners.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Darren, where can people find out more information if they're not at NAB this year?
If they're not at NAB this year, any of the Ross products, that would be rossvideo.com. And for any of the openGear partner products, that's opengear.tv.
Fantastic. Of course, if they're in Vegas, you're right at the very front of South Lower. I'm sure you'll be very happy to see people.
Absolutely. Please stop by.
Thanks so much to you, Darren. Do check out those websites. If you're at Vegas, come to South Lower. And for everything else we're doing at the show, that's at KitPlus.com.